your arms are not growing. And before you tell me that it's the volume or it's the split or you haven't been training long enough, I need you to hear this. And it's not what you're doing in the gym, and it never was. My name is Troxell, and I've been in this for 4 years. And that's not a smooth 4 years. It's 4 years of hitting walls, not knowing what to do, and figuring it out anyways. And at some point, I realized something that most people never do. There's pain on both sides of this. Staying where you are hurts and getting jacked hurts. And you can't avoid it. But what you can do is pick which one that you're willing to carry. I chose this one, and everything on the other side of that decision is exactly what this channel is built on. So when I first started working out, I thought my arms were crazy. Like, I thought I was the man when I looked in the mirror, like the man was looking back at me. And later on, I found some of the pictures of my arms. And I want you to understand that it was nowhere near what I thought it was. It wasn't even close. So the problem isn't that I was lazy. I was putting in the work, I was going to the gym, I was training, and I was doing the things that it takes. The real problem is that I had no objective lens on myself. I was just simply running off of pure delusion. And here's the thing, most guys are doing the exact same thing. Not in the mirror, they're not flexing, telling themselves that they're King Kong. It's with their training. And they're completely convinced that they're not growing because of something in their program. So they switch programs, they add new exercises, they watch more YouTube videos, and it may even be this one, and nothing changes. So why does this happen? This happens because they're solving the wrong problem. So your arms have two jobs: produce force under mechanical tension and recover and grow from that mechanical tension. That's it. That is the entire mechanism that your arms run off of to get jacked and get bigger. So the gym handles step one, making your arms produce force under mechanical tension. So what handles step two? Everything else. So muscle protein synthesis, the actual biological process of your muscles getting bigger, it doesn't happen in the gym. It happens hours after you leave the gym. So this biological process runs off of three things. You need to get enough protein, you need to get enough sleep, and good sleep, and you need an environment where you're not chronically stressed all of the time. Most guys, they got the gym down, but they're 0 for 3 with the muscle protein synthesis. So here's an analogy. Imagine that you're a construction worker and you're building a wall and you do everything right on the job site. You put everything where it goes, you're on time, and you're building things efficiently. But when you go home and when you go to sleep, somebody comes and kicks down half of that wall that you built. So you may think that you're a bad builder, and you're not. You have a sabotager that's coming and kicking this wall down every night. This sabotager, this dude who comes every night when you sleep and kicks down half of the wall that you worked so hard to build, this is your recovery environment. And most guys, they've never even looked at it once. They may have went and bought a protein powder, but they've never looked at the underlying mechanism and all of the factors that go into the recovery. So the three fixes. Number one, this sounds stupidly simple, but eat enough protein consistently spread across the day and not in one sitting. You can't just say, oh, I had a big chicken dinner, I'm good. Your body can only process a certain amount of protein over a certain period of time. So spread it across 3 to 4 meals per day. And if you're not hitting your protein, which is a gram per pound of body weight, your muscles literally do not have the material that they need to get bigger. And it doesn't matter how hard you train. It's like telling a construction crew to go build a house or a skyscraper and not giving them any supplies. So to fix number two, you need to sleep on a clock. So not just how long, but when. So your body releases most of its growth hormone when you sleep, which is controlled by your circadian rhythm, which is controlled by your sleep schedule. So if your bedtime moves 2 hours on the weekend, you just wreck the rhythm. So you're essentially giving yourself jet lag twice a week and then wonder why you're not recovering. And this is some groundbreaking stuff. Go to bed at the same time, I know. We talked about stress a lot on this channel, and that's for good reason. Because the chemical inside of your body that is stress is cortisol. And when it's at normal levels, it's fine, you don't have to worry about it. But when the baseline that cortisol sits at is chronically elevated from things like school, work, social life, whatever it may be, that's when you start to run into serious problems. So cortisol actively suppresses muscle protein synthesis. It puts your body in survival mode. And when you're in survival mode, building big arms is not a priority. So your body does not care about your aesthetic goals when it thinks it's under threat. Its only job is keeping you alive. So if you're sleeping poorly and you're eating once or twice per day, and at the same time you're grinding yourself into the ground with your training, you're working hard to build something, but your own biology is quietly tearing it down. Now, this is where most guys get stuck. They understand this, they nod along, and they walk out of this video doing exactly what they were doing before. Because understanding a problem and having a system to fix that problem are two completely different things. So if you don't know what you should actually be training, how many days, or how to structure it around your life and your recovery, that's exactly what the Troxell Training Plan Maker was built for. So you put in your stats and your schedule, and it builds an entirely custom and tailored plan for you specifically. And this isn't some generic bro split from 2009. The link's in the description. It's free. Use it. There's no email, no phone number. It's completely free and you have access to it. And you can save it as a PDF to come back to. So just use it. So the guys whose arms are growing is not necessarily the guy with the best program. He's the guy who understands that training is the trigger. And he built his life to actually support what that trigger is supposed to produce. So get the recovery right. Use the information in this video. Don't be the guy who watches this, nods along, and then walks away and keeps doing what he's doing. Take what I said in this video and apply it to your life. Use the free tools. They're completely free. No obligation, no email, no phone number. Everything in this is built to help you. So use everything in this video to your advantage. And I'm Gunnar Troxell. And as always, get jacked.